Imagine living in a tropical paradise, beaches, warm people, great food, and spending less in a month than what some people pay in a week back home. Sound impossible, right? Well, welcome to the Philippines. Philippines, because in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how affordable life in the Philippines really is in 2025. And trust me, some of these prices will blow your mind. Whether you're planning to retire, work remotely, or just escape the high cost of living in the West, this video will give you a full, honest look at what it actually costs to live comfortably in the Philippines. I'll cover rent, food, transportation, healthcare, lifestyle, everything. And stick around till the end, because the total monthly cost might make you seriously rethink where you live right now. Oh, and by the way, there's one hidden cost most foreigners don't think about, and it can ruin your budget if you're not careful. We'll get to that soon. 1. Rent. Let's start with one of the biggest expenses, rent. In Manila, you can get a decent studio in the city center for around $350 to $500 a month. Head to Cebu, Davao, or Dumaguete, and that drops to $200 or even less for something clean, furnished, and near the beach. And yes, if you want luxury, a full condo with a pool and gym might cost around $700 to $900, still way less than rent in Los Angeles or London. The average after-tax salary in the Philippines is around $300 a month, which is barely enough to cover living expenses for even half a month. While the general rule of thumb is to spend no more than 30% of income on rent, for many low-income households, even housing priced at 30% of their income is unaffordable. Prices vary drastically. High-end areas like Makati or Bonifacio Global City, BGC, have rents and property prices comparable to some Western areas. Conversely, low-income housing in urban areas often means living in substandard conditions or in locations far from employment centers, adding significant transportation costs and commute times. Rent is not the only expense. Renters must also budget for security deposits, often 1 or 2 months' rent plus a month advance. Utilities, electricity, and water bills can add up, maintenance fees, and potential late fees. Lower rent prices can often be associated with lower quality housing, which might lack modern amenities, proper insulation, or structural durability, requiring tenants to handle minor repairs themselves. In summary, the perception of unbelievable affordability largely depends on an individual's income source and lifestyle expectations. While the Philippines offers significantly lower rental prices on paper compared to many Western nations, this affordability is often unattainable or comes with significant compromises for the local population. 2. Food. Filipino food is not only delicious, it's budget-friendly. A meal at a local carinderia, street eatery, costs around $1 to $2 USD, while a nice restaurant meal will set you back $5 to $8. Groceries for a month? Around $120 to $180, depending on how much imported stuff you buy. And mangoes for $1 a kilo? Yeah, that's a thing. The Philippines is an agricultural country with a climate that allows for the extensive local production of staples like rice, a wide variety of tropical fruits, and vegetables. The proximity of farms and fishing communities to local markets significantly reduces the logistics costs that drive up prices for imported goods. A widespread network of small, family-run eateries known as carinderias provides cheap, home-cooked Filipino meals. These establishments offer substantial meals for a very low price, sometimes less than $1 for a basic meal, catering primarily to the local workforce and those on a budget. The general cost of labor is lower in the Philippines compared to Western countries. This affects everything from farm labor and food preparation to service in restaurants, which helps keep the final price of food products and meals down. The core Filipino diet centers around inexpensive staples such as rice, fish, ista, pork, baboy, chicken, manok, and common local vegetables. These items form the basis of most affordable meals. For tourists and expatriates earning in foreign currencies, like USD or Euro, the exchange rate makes food in the Philippines exceptionally cheap. An expat can easily cover their monthly grocery bill for around $139, which is a fraction of the cost in Western countries. The vibrant street food scene offers an array of snacks, and mini meals at minimal cost. While food can be very cheap, the perception of affordability changes depending on lifestyle and location. Western-style diets with imported items like specific types of cheese, coffee brands, or cereals are significantly more expensive. Food in major metropolitan areas like Manila is generally more expensive than in rural provinces, where produce is often sourced directly from nearby farms. Despite the general affordability of basic staples, high food inflation, especially for goods like rice, and economic instability mean that millions of local Filipino households still face food insecurity and struggle to afford essential nutrition. 3. Transportation. Public transport here is cheap. Jeepneys, tricycles, and buses get you anywhere for under $1. If you rent a scooter, expect about $50 to $70 a month, plus fuel. Ride-hailing apps like Grab are also super affordable. They operate on hundreds of fixed routes crisscrossing cities and even reaching isolated areas, making them accessible almost everywhere. Designed to hold many passengers, they maximize efficiency for operators, which keeps individual fares down. For short distances within neighborhoods, smaller towns, and villages, tricycles, motorcycles with sidecars, are widely used and very affordable, often costing around PHP 20 to 50, approximate $0.40 to $1 USD per person for local trips. Long-distance buses connect major cities and provinces efficiently and cheaply. Fares are low compared to many Western countries, with routes like Manila to Baguio costing around PHP 435, approximate $8 US. Due to the Philippines being an archipelago, domestic flights are a common way to travel between islands. Budget airlines like Cebu Pacific offer frequent sales, making flights as affordable as longer ferry trips. Ferries also remain a very low-cost option, though slower for inter-island transport. The general cost of living and labor in the Philippines is lower, which translates to lower operational costs for transport companies and individual drivers, allowing them to offer services at reduced rates. The continued use of traditional and older jeepneys, costing much less than modern alternatives, also contributes to maintaining low fares, although modernization efforts are gradually changing this dynamic. The abundance and variety of transport options create competition that helps keep prices in check. The government also regulates fares for key public transport modes like jeepneys, buses, and trains, considering the affordability for the general commuting public. 4. Utilities and internet. Electricity might be your biggest variable, about $50 to $100 a month, depending on AC use. High-speed fiber internet, around $25 to $40 monthly, and improving every year. The country is heavily dependent on imported fuels like coal and natural gas for power generation. Fluctuations in global fuel prices and a weak Philippine peso directly impact consumer electricity bills, which pass on cost increases to consumers. Unlike some neighboring countries where electricity is subsidized, the Philippine government does not heavily sponsor power firms, meaning the full operational costs are borne by the consumer. The tropical climate necessitates heavy use of fans and air conditioning, which leads to high energy consumption and subsequent large bills for average households. The perception of affordability in utilities primarily benefits expatriates who have higher purchasing power. For example, a monthly utility bill for a middle-class local household might average around PHP 1,950, $39 US, but a foreigner running AC all day might still only pay around $80 US, which is a low cost compared to Western prices, but expensive relative to the local average income. For expats and some middle-class Filipinos, fixed broadband internet plans are competitively priced. For example, unlimited fiber plans with speeds of 100 megabits per second can cost around PHP 1,699, approximate $34 US monthly. Despite the low absolute cost, over half of the Philippine population is considered internet poor because even these relatively low prices are unaffordable when compared to the local average income. The primary trade-off of the lower cost is that speeds often lag behind the country's Southeast Asian neighbors, and connection reliability can be inconsistent depending on the exact location. In conclusion, the affordability of utilities and internet in the Philippines is heavily dependent on one's income source. Expats find them inexpensive due to favorable exchange rates, while many locals find them a significant financial burden relative to their wages. 5. Healthcare. Basic healthcare is very affordable. A doctor's visit costs around $15 to $30, and even private hospitals are way cheaper than in the US. Many expats also get international health insurance for about $50 to $80 per month. Routine doctor consultations in private clinics can range from PHP 300 to PHP 1000, around $6 to $20 US, which is a fraction of the cost in Western countries. Day-to-day generic medicines are inexpensive, and basic lab tests, x-rays, and minor outpatient procedures are also much cheaper than abroad. High-quality private hospitals in major cities like Manila and Makati are attractive to medical tourists because they offer services at a significantly lower cost than in their home countries, utilizing highly competent, English-speaking medical professionals. Despite a national health insurance program, PhilHealth, a significant portion of healthcare spending is still paid directly by patients. PhilHealth covers certain case rates and provides subsidies, but it often does not fully cover all expenses, especially for specialized treatments or prolonged hospital stays. While cheaper than in the West, private hospitals are costly for the average Filipino. A single night in a private room can cost PHP 2,000 to 5,000, not including doctors' fees or medicine. Major illnesses can lead to catastrophic health spending that can quickly deplete a family's financial resources. The prices of essential medicines for chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension can still be prohibitive for the poor, leading many to stop taking their prescribed medication. The quality and affordability of care vary drastically between urban centers and rural areas. Facilities in remote provinces often lack basic amenities and medical professionals, forcing patients to travel to cities, which adds to the overall cost. In essence, while specific services in the Philippines are low-priced in absolute terms, the value of healthcare is highly relative to income. 6. Lifestyle and fun. Weekend island trips for under $100. Gym memberships? Around $20 to $30 a month. And yes, you can live a really comfortable, fun, tropical life for under $1,000 to $1,200 USD per month. Factors making lifestyle and fun affordable. Low labor and service costs. This is a major factor. Services that are considered luxuries in many Western countries are routine and inexpensive in the Philippines. Massages and spa treatments. A 2-hour in-home massage service can cost around PHP 1,000 to 1,200, approximate $20 to $24 USD. Haircuts and salon services. A men's haircut is very affordable, ranging from PHP 100 to PHP 300. While high-end dining can be expensive, a fun night out doesn't have to be. Dining at local spots offers substantial, tasty meals for just a few dollars. A meal at a mid-range restaurant costs significantly less than in Western countries, typically around PHP 300 to 500 per person. Local beer and rum are notably inexpensive, often costing less than soft drinks in some cases. A ticket to see an international movie release costs around PHP 350, approximate $7 US. Enjoying the country's natural beauty, such as beaches, hiking trails, and local cultural spots, often costs very little or nothing at all. A monthly gym membership typically costs around PHP 1,200, approximate $24 US. The local culture emphasizes social gatherings and simple, community-based fun rather than expensive leisure activities. People often find enjoyment in meeting new friends, going for walks along promenades like Dumaguite's Rizal Boulevard, or attending local festivals. For expats and tourists, the high value of foreign currency means that a budget of $1,000 to $1,200 USD a month can cover housing, utilities, food, and other basic needs comfortably, including leisure and lifestyle activities. This combination allows both locals on a budget and foreigners with higher purchasing power to enjoy a wide range of lifestyle and fun activities without breaking the bank. But remember that hidden cost I mentioned? It's visa extensions and lifestyle inflation. Once you see how affordable everything is, it's easy to start upgrading. Fancier meals, more travel, more comfort. Before you know it, you're spending twice what you planned. So, budget smart, but still enjoy what makes the Philippines special. And here's what's really wild. There are cities in the Philippines where you can live comfortably for half of what I just shared. Want to know which ones? That's coming up in my next video, 10 cheapest cities in the Philippines for an amazing lifestyle. You won't want to miss that one. So hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let's explore the Philippines, one real story at a time. Philippines,